case here as well. Let's get them all in.
Welcome, Pride of the USA.
3 Americans. Welcome, guys.
Hey, guys.
Congratulations on the win.
Hi.
Very good stuff.
Thank you.
So
It's a good
easy.
game. a little bit tight on the first map, but picked it up on open.
Yeah, you certainly did. 6 cav. You copying AE now? You copying the EU tactics? What's going on?
I feel like they're copying us. I've been using that in UNAC Season 1.
So this is something you're familiar with doing then, and were you confident it was going to win?
We were pretty confident. I mean, I think I talked to you yesterday, Les. I was hoping to check out some of the Veche streams, and it looks like they played really passively. Played a lot of MOTF spawns, so
yeah,
we were hoping that we'd play the heavy cav rush, pin them in spawn, and then just kind of control the map from there.
Yeah, it was really effective as well. I mean, was there a time that you were thinking of playing it as Nords as well?
We were. I actually was planning to call another 6 cav loadout, but he reminded me of how silly that might be, so we decided to add a little bit more mixed.
I was kind of surprised when we didn't see it in the first round of that last set, but I thought like maybe if you went 2 or 3 rounds down, you just would kind of have gone for it. I don't know. Is there some truth to that?
We probably would have reverted to it if we needed to, but I expected them to play a lot of hills archery. Just kind of disperse up in hills and woods up there, and didn't seem like Nordcab would be the best pick to try and take care of that.
Yeah, they didn't really do a very good job of camping their slopes as well. I mean, their slopes can be really dirty, but actually didn't really seem to be too focused on taking them.
Yeah, I was expecting them to push a lot harder for those slopes, and we kind of caught them naked running for the ruins a few times.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Well, I mean, speaking of that as well, I mean, we noted when we were watching the stream that Veche seemed to have, a couple of tactical decisions that were a bit questionable, and especially around the flag spawn, they seem to be making some questionable decisions. Is that something you noticed as well when you were playing?
Yeah, I mean, we were, like I said, when I was looking at the stream of Veche versus Loyalty, and we noticed that there seemed to be maybe some inexperience about how to play the flag or how the flag mechanics worked. And so watching that stream, I mean, all 16 rounds went straight to MOTF spawn, right? There wasn't any aggressive pushing or anything like that, so we expected there to be a lot of MOTFs, and they played them very passively, right? I mean, in the Veche Loyalty stream, they were letting Loyalty pick up the MOTF spawn every time and then trying to attack it.
Right.
So we were pretty comfortable we could control it.
Yeah, well, that's cool. A good research on that. A great win as well.
No,
I mean, that's a fair banking. There was one round specifically where if Vivi just dismounted, he would have won the round. It was crazy to see him just running around on his cav.
Right. On the Lauren.
Yeah, we couldn't believe it watching it. I mean, he could have just won the round, and he just didn't know what to do.
Like I said, I noticed some of those kind of weird foibles yesterday watching the stream that perhaps they don't understand how the flag mechanics work, or maybe they're just not as familiar with some of their players. So
it's really worrying as well.
They didn't dismount it, but I mean, those are free round wins for us, right? I'm not going to complain.
Yeah, well, I don't think anyone should be complaining. It was pretty damn impressive, and well, this is your closest game yet. So were you sweating a little bit more, or still just easy coasting?
I was kind of disappointed with how we played Valorn a little bit. We got kind of fragmented, breaking off in 1v1s, things that, if we were at a normal ping, probably wouldn't be that big a deal. But at this ping, it makes it really rough. You're not going to carry too many 2v1 fights with 170 ping. So
unless
we definitely need
MVP.
to switch our mindset a little bit. Yeah, Udall was doing a great job. That's why we're stacking armor on him.
Udall should say
the rest of us just lemming around for long enough.
Definitely upping for MVP as well. I had some great rounds on Valorant.
I was just getting the last hits on people. Everyone was doing great.
So modest as well. The full package.
Yeah, he was doing a great job. So I mean, I did a pretty good job. We just kind of need to tighten it up a little bit on imp. On our closed map game is obviously with the ping kind of a detriment. So
yeah, but I mean, it still seems playable as well. I mean, actually picked by a lot of people to be one of the top teams in Division C. So taking them out, you're gonna be feeling pretty good about your promotion chances.
Yeah, feeling pretty good. I mean, I don't know if we'll be making to the next season of WNL for that promotion chance to matter, but we'll
what do you mean by that? You don't think you'll be playing again?
Participating in the next one. We'll see.
You think it's like?
I don't know if you've noticed, we've been kind of cattle calling people to get in enough, for these matches, and today we didn't have Calamity or Achilles or Beer. Every round we're going in with pretty much just the bare minimum 8, and today, there's a delay because Alonso was posting on the forum saying, well, we don't know if the match is going to happen or not. And some of our guys saw it and kind of slept in. So we're Snapchatting him, sending him text messages, trying to wake him up, in time for the match. But
Is it a bit rough? I mean,
late.
What time did you get up local time for this match?
Well, the match for us, or at least where I'm at, not necessarily European Oodle, is 11:30 in the morning. So I rolled out of bed at like 11:15 and ran downstairs.
Well, 11:15 is not too bad anyway. That's okay.
Well, Lag and Oodle were sleeping through it. Lag set like 3 alarm clocks. He was still kind of groggy when he hopped in Mumble. He still got the sleeping guy voice.
Come on. If you knew what E-Man did for these streams, you respect it a lot more.
Oh yeah. No, I've seen him hopping on these European streams, and just all respect to you.
Thank you. Respect to you guys for your performance in WNL right now, making America proud.
Yeah, very impressive.
We're trying. We've kind of run out of people playing NA, so thought we'd make the jump.
Oh, big talk from these guys. I like it.
No,
the confidence I find it very attractive.
No one's willing to swim, so.
Yeah, how do you practice for this?
We
run
usually
around.
involves us trolling around through IG for a little bit, doing our best not to get caught up in the Zerg, but most of that's all we've been able to do in terms of practicing with the ping is practicing on the Ludus, practicing on IG Battlegrounds, trying to get used to some of the timing mechanics, some of the differences that ping brings.
And medium speed.
Yeah, right. That's another big thing, and especially with that ping, it really feels like you're just trudging through tar, right? You go to swing, and like 4 seconds later, your guy decides to pull it back, and it requires a whole lot of foresight in terms of when you're going to swing.
Fair enough. Well, for like Ulu and stuff, it's not too bad, I guess. Like 100 ping, that's pretty playable.
Yeah, it's great.
Where do
You
you
use
where
really
do you
dual
play
tournaments in
Uno
America with
US
that
to
ping?
play
Canada,
Oh.
Ottawa, Ontario. Yeah.
It's got to be pretty like East Coast, though, right? Fairly East.
Yeah, just
Okay.
We're
We
home
don't
to
get
a
into
large
your
Canadian
address, some of
brotherhood.
it privacy. I want to stick on the Vecchi match though quickly and say, I mean, is there any part of the team that you thought was good? We talked about their bad points. I mean, what impressed you about Vecchi?
Their archers were better than I thought they were going to be. I mean, everyone kind of says that, all relative, right? And when you're listening to people talk about other teams, they all say, oh, they have good archers, and in our opinion, sometimes it doesn't really measure up as well as you'd like, but they were hitting a lot of good shots that I was surprised they were hitting. I had to switch up my cap play personally a little bit so I wasn't getting tagged. And it just, they were
more
more
cautious.
productive and more accurate than I thought they'd be. But
All right,
they
that's
were a lot of fun to play, and Victorious and Panda were great scheduling it. So we appreciate that. Obviously, we know it's kind of rough scheduling with our team, so we appreciate
especially for
the
them
fact
as well.
that
They've got
flexible.
they've got East Coast players as well, and I mean, I know you guys are missing some players like Calamity and stuff too, but they were missing like Alexander's a really big player for them, and he didn't show up tonight. I think he could have been a pretty big influence on the open map if he'd been there. So I think they were missing players from both teams.
We were watching the stream, and I noticed you called him out as a key player, but I was looking for him to hop in. I didn't see Panda in there either, and I noticed that he was carrying pretty hard on that Sandy Bush match against Loyalty. He was like 11-0 or something, so we were looking forward to it, but we didn't see him in there. So,
well, maybe you'll get to have a rematch with them. That's the nature of Division C. There's every chance that could happen. Elsewhere in the division, who are you looking at as threats right now? I mean, do you feel like there's a team which can really match you with them, or do you think you're kind of running away with it?
This team, I think we can really have the archer advantage. I think this team, but the problem is that we're not really familiar with any of the European teams, right? So every week it's just kind of, catching the streams we can, no matter how old, work our game and cross our fingers and hope it pans out. I mean, especially because a lot of the Division C teams don't get as much, streaming and.
Well, we've been doing pretty well in that front,
their
actually, to be
strengths
fair.
Oh yeah, I mean, like the one with Loyalty and Veggie, that was super helpful. But that's the problem, right? We're not familiar with any of the teams, so we don't know we don't know who their studs are. And I mean, short of the people that we've heard from, like the various Nation Cups teams, we don't really know any of their players.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I guess
it's kind of a lottery to see how good they're going to show up today.
But it works kind of both ways, though, right? I mean, although they can look at your streams because there's a lot of them from Warband NA, they still probably don't know too much about you and probably haven't played against you much themselves.
I would assume because of our ping, and I don't know, but I would assume. I mean, if I was looking at a bunch of people with 170 ping, I probably wouldn't be too worried from our standpoint. So I'm sure that plays into a factor because the reality is these people could be looking at our streams and seeing how we play and how we play MOTF and our loadouts and I don't know if they are. I don't know if they're not.
Maybe after this they will be because.
I'm not encouraging them to do that. No, if you'd rather not watch them, that's fine with us. But
Fair enough. I hope you do make it to the second season anyway, and I hope you can stream more of your games because they're very entertaining. And you're going to be playing against, I think, consistently the top teams in the division now. Kind of running away.
yeah, and I mean, just as an aside, I think you guys do a great job streaming. I was looking at all the map intros and all that stuff, and the how familiar you guys are with the teams and the loadouts and map strategy. I mean, it's a lot of fun to watch. I haven't caught a whole lot of MBTV's streams other than when we were playing GA last in UNAC Season 1, watching some of the AE streams, but they're really good, really fun to watch. So hats off to you guys.
Well, I'll always take a compliment.
Thank you. You should check out the stream now.
I'm glad to accept your flattery. Yeah, check out this stream as well. Lovely smooth production tonight, I think, and yeah, more map intros as well.
Complete
if you like
American
them.
takeover of the stream right now.
Yeah, you gotta watch back. You gotta watch back the match when you win as well. See all your kills.
Oh, of
and
course.
stuff.
What we usually do is hop in the same channel and mumble and get on stream together, and
oh, that's sick.
just pause it and watch it together. Take notes, make fun of people when they get noobed.
Sounds awesome. All right, well, I think that's pretty much all we got to say. Man, any final questions?
No, I'm just glad to hear that America takes this serious and that you guys, the West Knights, do your homework. I don't hear that from a lot of teams.
Yeah, not all role players.
The fortunate thing is that most of our players are West Coast, right? So not only are we American, but we're about as horribly located in America as we can get. So we'll take whatever advantage we can find.
Maybe you can practice on the Korean server and train up there or something.
I was wondering if maybe we should have played the Russians on a Russian server or something, or a West Coast server in America.
Yeah, I don't know. Could have worked. Who knows? Probably would have been a horrible mistake though. What I want to do is give you a chance to do any shout outs. Any of you, even PPK, you've been quiet, but you can give a shout if you want to. Anything you want, go for it.
I love you, Blavanifar.
Wow.
Love you, Nathan.
No, thanks to Veche for a great team. I mean, great game. They were, like I said, they were really easy to schedule with. So great job, our team. WK, obviously.
Cool, nice bit of good manner. And well, there you have it. The West Knights in voice, in warband. What more can you want? Fantastic.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Wow. This was a wonderful match. Glad we finally got to showcase the West Knights. People have been waiting for this, and they did not disappoint. Wait, is this the end list?
Can I speak? Yeah, it's the end. We're done. We're done.
Oh, okay.
It's over. Peace. Good night.
Out for a stroll, are we?